pig demon's horrid shrieks of disappointment could be heard echoing into the night from hundreds of miles away. The tar man stood unwavering and victorious in his solemn vow to starve the apostles of the attention that they so desperately seek to sustain themselves.
Thank you, YouTube, for lifting my ban. I thoroughly appreciate it. Now, your boy King Cobra got a strike the other night when I was shouting out one of my cancer-ridden autistic fans. And I thought that was kind of horseshit, so I let YouTube know what's up. And then I literally risked, ban evasion to prove my point. But YouTube was like, nah, man, Cobra's a good dude and fuck his trolls. So they gave me my live privileges back before Valentine's Day, and I really thoroughly appreciate that. Now, to return the favor, all I ask for you is to continue supporting me on YouTube. What that does is support the YouTube algorithm, and it keeps YouTube fed and happy. See how that works out for a lot of people. People are like, oh, is Cobra going to go live? I did go live briefly on my second channel, the Josh Saunders channel, with updated profile links, the same as you see in my regular videos. I do have a Bud Light. This is for 21 and up. I got 5 Bud Lights left and a White Claw Black Cherry left. And tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and I don't care if I have alcohol, man. I just want to go live and let you know I'm doing all right, and fuck the trolls. They're fucking miserable. Honestly, because tomorrow's Valentine's Day, I want to say this. I appreciate all the love my trolls give me. You guys care more than my fans. Holy shit. Well, happy early Valentine's Day to me. Even if I don't have a girlfriend, I appreciate the love that YouTube is sending me by removing the strike. That apparently they heard my appeals and saw all the videos that I was laying down, and they're just like, yeah, Cobra's trolls are next level assholes. Hypothetical, even if I wasn't Ozzy's biggest fan, what good would it do me to fucking spend all day harassing him? It's stupid at this point. And at this point, it's just like I want Ozzy's health to get better. I want him to continue making music, to get back up on stage, and for my trolls to leave him the fuck alone. That's more important than Ozzy getting signed. Or signing my ass. I mean, blah. I'm a little drunk, but feeling the emotions. Or Ozzy getting my ass signed. Yeah, blah. Blah. Like, okay, cool, you can sing like the Beatles and you're pretty good at guitar, but do the people want to see you? It doesn't have to be Ozzy, to be honest. There are a lot of famous people who recognize your boy. And that's what the trolls fail to realize at this point. Is you trolling Ozzy Osbourne to fuck with Cobra is just going to make me more famous. And get people to go, hey, you know what? Cobra's autistic. What the fuck is wrong with people? Oh. Hey, Cobra, you better not go live and drink on camera, boy. What the fuck are you going to do about it, pussy? And you already fucking know what the fuck they text Ozzy to. Like, you better not sign Cobra, boy. It's dumb and predictable. It's like he'll do what the fuck he wants. Even if he doesn't sign me because my trolls are assholes and I've already got to deal with deathbed tapes. I respect that. Ozzy influenced me heavily, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Matter of fact, fuck sickos while we're at it. Bite the head off my trolls. And now, like, I get to go see Cradle of Filth in concert next month on the 18th. Like, okay, one of my fans fucking bought me a ticket, and one of my friends is taking me down there and back. It's gonna be fucking awesome. You know, like, what the fuck? My trolls don't have that, dude. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that, dude. They don't. They fucking don't. I've already seen Ozzy Osbourne twice in concert. The first time was his Black Rain Tour edition, right before Halloween. I was very young, and, you know, the last time I saw him in concert was before he canceled his last 4 shows after doing Denver, Colorado. And I feel very blessed to have seen the Prince of Darkness. You know, it's not about kissing anyone's ass. Ozzy loves the Beatles. So what, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I totally get that. That's how it is for me and Ozzy and Danny Filth, you know. Is they're like my Beatles, and if anyone's got a problem with that, I don't give a shit. I discovered my YouTube and my fucking sound. You hear Satan's bell, and people are just like, yes, you know what I'm saying? They hear the Ava Grande metal that it is Satan's bell, and people are hooked on it because it's something new. It's what you know, what you're familiar with, but it has its own unique twist. When people hear like King Cobra JFS music, you're familiar with it because you recognize the Ozzy and the Danny Filth, but like it's got its own unique twist, and that's why people like it. You know, and I'm a pretty good sport about it. Like, my fucking YouTube trolls need to step the fuck back because I could flag all the copycat bullshit channels who sit there and steal my content just to rip on me or make fun of me, or because they're too lazy to create their own content, and because Cobra's the next big thing, and you hating on me is only going to make me more famous. So my lackeys, I mean, trolls, do fucking serve a purpose. It allows me to play the victim, and it gets people to feel sorry for me. And then their obsession with me makes people go, why are all these assholes obsessed with King Cobra? What makes him so special? Now, if my trolls are fucking super pissed off at this video, good. Good, good, good. I want you to suck my dick and lick my butt crack harder. That's a good little troll, yes. It's what it is. People sit there and wait for me to say Ellen Knight on YouTube just so they can turn around and be like, Cobra, you need to leave Ellen the fuck alone and quit stalking her and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, I've left her the fuck alone. The only one stalking her are my YouTube trolls. I'm like, how does that work? You know, it doesn't, because you want to accuse me of being the asshole. And it's like, okay, so my YouTube trolls are the ones harassing me and sexually harassing women that I like or used to like. And like, there's nothing against her kind of thing, you know. I have nothing against Ellen. I honestly don't blame her for any of it because most people in her position wouldn't know how to handle that. Most people who witness Cobra's story are like, Jesus Christ, his trolls are fucking assholes. How does he put up with it? I'm over here like, yeah, exactly my point. And I'm like, I just do because I'm like, you know what? You want to harass Ellen and scare her off from being my friend, let alone my girlfriend. You think, oh, that's going to stop me from making videos? If it were gender reversed and I was in Ellen's shoes, I wouldn't want to date her. You know, like if Ellen was the YouTube celebrity and I was the one being harassed like she was, I'd be scared off too, dude. And the worst part about that is, as a dude, I couldn't say no to her because I'd be called a faggot and I'd be told I'm not a strong man who can't handle a strong woman and that her trolls are just assholes. So it's funny how it's gender reversed when it's the opposite sex. But I'm not trying to be a dick because, like I said, I have nothing against Ellen and her family or her family. You know, me and Walt and Angie are good friends. And it's like, why the fuck do people even care? Is the bigger issue. You know, you're just mad because the only time you get friends or social activity is when Cobra tells you to fuck off. You want to sit there and be like, hey, Cobra, why don't you get friends your own age? And it's like, okay, who cares if Walt and Angie are older than me? Well, why do you care? You know, when Walt's feeling bad and Ellen calls Angie up and says, call Josh up. That's basically calling me up, and says, hey, you know what I'm saying? You can't take that away from us, dude. You can try as hard as you want, but it ain't gonna happen. And the only reason you harass Ellen and her family is because you don't have friends in real life. You don't. You know? Maybe your state doesn't have Delta 8 and you're super pissed about it. You should have seen it earlier. One of my fucking trolls tried calling Angie and Walt, and then one of my other friends answered it. And then she sat there and fucked with my trolls until they hung up, and it was so goddamn funny. It was just like, man, my trolls are fucking losers, dude. Holy shit. The only thing sadder than my fucking drinking is my fucking trolls. My trolls are more obsessed with me than I am with Big Ben the Clock Tower, and that's really saying something. 5 bells, 334 steps. Or 234, I forget which. Brain farts. Blam! But it's like, okay, my trolls got me fucking banned off of YouTube for a couple days. It's not going to stop me from becoming famous, because even if I got a ban from YouTube, you know what I'm saying? The fucking people who are discovering my shit are going to be going, hey, chicken, white wine, beer, bacon, Alfredo pasta? What the fuck? They watch my cooking video and they're like, oh, cracker, that shit look good. So, tomorrow was Valentine's Day, man. Well, like you talk to a girl you like, and even if she doesn't like you, she says you're too creepy. It's only creepy when women don't find you attractive. And then when they look back on it and go, shit, I should have given that person a chance. Too late, you already have someone 4 times harder. When you make something of yourself outside of high school, and you figure out your niche, if I could reach out to millions of younger men right now who are under the age of 30 and going, oh my god, I hate Valentine's Day because I can't get no pussy. I'm like, dude, buy yourself some tactical soap and work on your personality and wait patiently. Believe me, I know how that goes. People are like, Cobra, we need a Valentine's Day cooking video. We need a fucking Valentine's Day food hack. And I'm like, my fellow Cobra demons, my fellow Cobra angels, think with your inner Cobra. I've taught you well. And if it turns out like shit, you can laugh at each other and order DoorDash. That's how it goes. That's pretty much how I do it. You know that time when I add like the red spaghetti sauce to my meatballs and my noodles? I'll splash in some red wine, some beer, some virgin olive oil, extra virgin, whatever, and a little bit of butter. It fattens up the sauce, it flavors the noodles. YouTube, okay. I'm not Italian or Sicilian or anything like that, but I love to cook. And I taste with my mouth. And I'm like, okay, if my fucking chicken bacon white wine Alfredo beer pasta fucking tasting amazing, then I know the red version that I tend to recreate is going to be awesome. Because like you pick up a meatball and it's like bacon and beef wrapped around, and you bite into it. There's a little juicy little bit of like mozzarella in the middle. You're just like, oh my fucking god. What kind of sick bastard? You're sitting there shredding mozzarella and Parmesan cheese over your spaghetti and meatballs. But have you ever had meatballs that were wrapped in bacon and had like a little dollop of mozzarella cheese? No, the fuck you haven't. And like soak in a fucking red wine fucking sauce for it that was laced with beer, virgin olive oil, and butter. Some people might say, okay, cooking that Cobra does, it's a little fatty and high in calories, but that's what makes it delicious. And when I try to attempt a red sauce version of the chicken bacon white wine Alfredo pasta that I made, it was a disaster. And people see it on my YouTube channel. And it's just like, I had a head chef tell me that if you cover the flour, like all purpose flour, you roll your meatball after making it in all purpose flour. It'll keep from like the mozzarella cheese leaking out the side of your meatball. So, like, if you took those meatballs and you like deep fried them like egg and flour mixture, like you normally would anything else on my channel. So I'm getting my cooking figured out. Doesn't mean everyone has to be a fan of it, but it's like, oh, that's disgusting. Why would you do that? And it's like, why do you care? And you don't have to copy King Cobra JFS. By all means, these are just ideas I'm shooting out to my YouTube fans and explaining how my creative cooking process works. That inspires you to get creative, to get out there on the stove and create art you can feast with your mouth and eyes. Go out and do it. If you love to cook and you love King Cobra's videos, subscribe for more.